What's up, guys? How much money did I make delivering food from 5 to 10 p.m. on my bicycle? Well, I'm going to bring you along for the ride and we're going to find out, so stay tuned. Order. It is now 5:15, so mark that as the starting time. First order is 5:43, so waiting outside a burger joint, about to pick up my next order. Not looking too good so far, it's a slow start. Probably won't take care of this order for another 20 or 30 minutes, so by the time that's over with, cutting into the 6 o'clock hour. I try to keep at least 2 orders an hour, if not 3, so we'll see if I can pick it up. So we're cooking now. It's only 7, oh, it's not even 7 yet, it's 6:55. And just dropped off a few orders. Guys, it's a little unfortunate. I'm not getting another order from Caviar. Might just be a little lapse in orders, might be something wrong with their thing. Sometimes their thing messes up. But at 7 o'clock there should be people ordering food. I'm just gonna walk into McDonald's and grab me a bite real quick. The tip is to stay positive out here, because especially downtown, thank you sir, especially downtown, there's a lot of negativity, and I'm going to take a whiz, so hold up. Order from the same joint, which is nice. Caviar usually stacks them from the same place, so you don't have to really worry about that. They're both pretty low ticket. They're like $3.75 orders. But I'm going for the dinner stackable milestone, so you could add 5 onto that. $2.50 makes about 5 something, so it's not bad. Alright guys, so unfortunately Caviar has been hitting me with a lot of one-item orders. $3.35 order with only 1 item. That's about the worst of the worst that you could get with Caviar. Well, I'm going ahead and accepting it anyways, just because I'm going for the stackable bonuses. So we're going to see if my decision pays off. Alright, so the benefit of going to a joint that's kind of popular is you might get a batch order. Just got hit up with the second order for garlic crush. and that means that the earnings doubled about a little bit more than that. And the second order's got more items, so it's potential for a bigger tip. And batch orders are about the only way that you're gonna hit, you know, like a maximum of, you know, 12 or 14 orders from the 5 to 10 period. You can cut your time almost down to half. Sometimes if it's really convenient drop-offs and you get 2 orders, they both count as stackable orders. So for these 2 orders, I think I'm gonna make $8.35 total, and you can add on that $5 bonus, so that's like 13, which is pretty sick considering it's only gonna take me like half an hour or less to do them. Maybe even 25, 30, or 20 minutes. So it stops charging all the time. Super annoying. Alright guys and gals, I'm down in SLU trying to get an order. I navigated back up to downtown because I wasn't getting shite, and Capitol Hill is definitely the best spot downtown for caviar orders, which is why I hate taking the plunge and having no orders down here and then having to go right back up. But that's what we're doing, so wish me luck. That was funny. I heard somebody driving by bumping KRS-One. You don't hear that every day. Anyhow, yeah, it pretty much blows when you don't get any orders during the 5 to 10 window, because that's crucial time for completing these milestones. But Caviar's glory days are over, man. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure that it's just the case. It's gonna be merged into the DoorDash machine, and that'll be that. But for now, I got 9 orders, so I'm sitting on that 10th order right now. 8:34, got another hour, 26 minutes. If I got orders, I could take care of 3 of them easy, which would bring me up to 12, and I'm pretty happy with 12. Definitely not going to hit 14 though. Yeah, see, normally, like, if I was not trying to go for the bonuses, I would have switched on the DoorDash app ages ago, and I would just be dashing. But I'm trying to go for those caviar bonuses, not to mention the monthly bonuses. I'm trying to stack up for those. And there's a little weekly $30 bonus as well that I would like to hit. But if I don't get an order in the next 10 minutes or so, I'm just going to say, fuck it, time for DoorDash. Alright folks, I just dropped off my 10th caviar order. Luckily enough, I did get 1 more order I was able to fulfill. Also worked on a couple of DoorDash orders before that. And I just got pinged with another DoorDash order just now, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. Possibly hit 1 more before 10 o'clock. It's now 9:29, so my 5 to 10 o'clock run is just about up, and I'll keep you posted. Alright folks, just walking out of the hospital up here. Just dropped off my last order. Just about exactly the top of the hour, a few minutes earlier than that, and then it took me a few minutes extra because I had to find my way around to urgent care, as well. The other doors were locked. I communicated with the customer, but I'm more than happy to go out of my way to do things like that, you know, to go up to their floor. You know, this particular individual had trouble walking, so they asked if I could come up and meet them on the 4th floor. So, you know, I'm more than happy to go out of my way to do things for the customer, because you're just that much more likely to receive a positive 5-star rating, and that's what counts. So there you have it, my 5 to 10 o'clock session is now over. I'm gonna go home. I could keep going. I've still got battery left on my bike here, but I've got to get to bed. I got stuff to do in the morning. But a lot of the time I will just keep on going, and you'll keep getting orders all the way up until 1 or 2 in the morning. Even 2:30 I think is the official cutoff time or whatever. So I could probably keep going, stretch it out to 8 or 9 hours, but in that case there's no way I'm getting up early in the morning. So I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll take you into the app and we'll see how much I made. What's up, guys? I just got home, well, a little bit ago. Got some food, and here are the results. So I earned $95.43 through all of my 10 caviar orders, including the $25 dinner stackable milestones, $5 for every 2 orders. And here you can see each one of my orders, how much it was, how much I got tipped. And I received tips on 6 out of 10 of the orders, so that was not terrible. Sometimes I get worse than that. The other day, I think I only got tipped on 4 out of 10. So, you don't get tipped on every order. It's okay. I have in the past. There's other regions that are better for tips. Usually more residential areas in my experience anyways. $1.45, $2.28. Which is nice. Always appreciate somebody leaving some sort of a tip rather than none. Bonchin got a pretty decent tip. That was a good sized order. Bak, unfortunately that was a fat order, but we got no tip. Manao, I don't know what the heck that is, because there's like a Mono fried chicken, and there's a Manao Thai joint like right next to each other. It's hella confusing. Has a decent tip there, solid. Feed Coat Burgers, solid tip. Dozone, Dumpling House, got a little bit of a tip there. That's Monday. Okay, so there you go. That's the Caviar Sitch. You go check out what I did in DoorDash. So today I made $26.32 on DoorDash. You can see my orders here. I only had 4 of them. They tip you up front with DoorDash, so you're going to see that whole number right when you get pinged with the order. So for me, it doesn't really feel like a tip because it's already like included anyways. It's not like that, they evaluate you based on your performance. I've covered that in other videos, but nonetheless, the tip is still, info is still there. You can see DoorDash Pay is, they shell out big time with the $2, looking out for us couriers with the $3. It's all good though. What can you do? Okay, so I added them all up over here in a notepad. It's down here in blue at the bottom here. 11.5 is today, and we have $121.75 grand total, which makes out to be $24.35 per hour. And like I was saying in the video, I didn't actually get my first delivery until about 5:15. So if you really wanted to count it from there, then it would make out to $25.63 an hour. And guys, this is actually, pretty average for what I've been able to do on a bike downtown Seattle. It varies a lot depending on many factors. And today was not super busy, unfortunately, with Caviar.
Weekdays, it kind of peters out. Around 8:30, 9, you'll get a few more orders, but they'll be trickling in pretty slow. It was a good day. Could have made a bit more. Could have been more efficient. Probably, considering I only made $25 extra with Caviar, I probably could have done a little bit better had I just done DoorDash the whole time and been selective with the orders. Because a lot of the Caviar orders were only like, $3, $4, or $5. But I don't know, it's debatable because I did receive tips on some of those orders, which brought them up. And, with the bonus money, I think it kind of balances out. So I'd say it's probably about even. That's how much I made from 5 to 10 delivering for Caviar and DoorDash. I'll see you later. Have a great night.
Alright folks, welcome to the new channel. Here is Seattle, where I will be picking up and dropping off food for folks. And what a gorgeous day it is today. I mean, can't get any better than this. It's November 1st in Seattle. You couldn't pray for anything better. Hardly a cloud in the sky. It's a little chilly, a little windy, but my goodness, what a beautiful day, and what a perfect day to start my vlog series with food delivery on a bicycle. Let's see if we can get a shot here. Hey YouTube, here's my bag. You can see all decked out here with the Caviar bag. I'll be taking you guys on a journey through the city, showing you kind of what it's like to do food delivery on a bicycle, what it's like to do Caviar, DoorDash, UberEats. Those are the 3 platforms that I currently work with. Of course, there's a few others. There's Grubhub, there's Postmates, there's Bite Squad. There's Peach, which is like a midday lunch delivery thing. I could go on, but the only ones that I know of that accept bicycles are the 3 I mentioned, Postmates and Grubhub. There may be some more, but not in this area that I'm aware of, at least. So, all that being said, folks, let's go get it. Guys, just picked up my first order. Pizza pizza. You might be asking, can you fit a pizza in there? You can fit a 12-inch pizza. Cap it off with that. I'm about to go drop that off, pick up a couple more orders. Dropped off first order. Going to PokeWorks to get 2 orders. Door dashing. Sick when it works out like that. I'm literally just walking across the street to pick up my next 2 orders. Right here. So, pretty sweet. It doesn't always work out that good, but when it does, it's awesome. bad for that, because once I get caviar orders, it's all stress-free. I love what I'm doing. Take a deep breath and just enjoy the ride. When I'm dashing, it's like a rush, and you know, not in a good way. Snag 116. Awesome. Thank you. Shots of the skyscrapers. Dropping off the caviar order number 1. Yeah, great. Thanks for meeting me. I appreciate that.
Try to make it as easy as possible.
Yeah, no problem. There's that for you. You have a great day, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You too. Well, there you go, folks. There's a live delivery drop-off. And that is really awesome when that happens. When somebody comes out to meet you. Hardly ever happens, but when they do, it's awesome. So it's 2:15. This is the start really of the dead zone. I mean, it's been dead zone, but probably not going to get many caviar orders in the next couple hours. So it's a good time to switch on DoorDash or UberEats or whatever. Much higher volume. You're definitely going to get orders with those platforms. Not as many, but still you're going to get some. Good time to go get a bite to eat. You know, get a bite to eat somewhere fast, wait on an order. So I'm going to go ahead and switch on DoorDash again, see if we're able to go dashing. Right, folks. Right as the bus is going by, too. Okay. What's up, folks? Again, coming at you live from the Central District of CD. We are headed over to Dodo Teriyaki again on Martin Luther King Jr. Way. Woo. Which is about the outer limits of where I would like to be, of where I usually sit. Take a right on Union here. Yeah, buddy. I gotta tell you guys, it is a rush to biking down the city. It's right now. So this is about the outer limits that I would ever really want to go. Tell you guys, ain't nothing changed. Dick's Burger is still the best burger joint in the city. I don't even know what this is, like a patch of grass somewhere. I gotta go to Ezel's, pick up 2 more orders. I tell you, you don't get time to breathe with DoorDash. But take a quick break, eat these burgers, get down there. Of course, you can turn off the app, but I prefer to just eat very fast. Keep going. A 3-minute break here. I just wanted to do a quick update. As you can see, I'm out in front of Buffalo Wild Wings. They're notorious for taking a long time to get their food out to you. Okay guys, new update. Went to pick up an order for a caviar order. Unfortunately, it's an oversized item. This will happen occasionally. You will get a, most likely a pizza joint. And I accepted it without looking at the contents. You should probably look at the contents. I was just, in a hurry. Didn't have time to really check it out. Usually they will screen out oversized items for you. In fact, they're supposed to. If you're on a bike, you can take up to, with this particular bag, you can take up to a 12-inch pizza. Anything bigger than that, you're really not going to be able to handle, safely and professionally. It's just not a good idea. So, getting in contact with support, they're going to unassign the delivery. Like I said, it happens sometimes. Alright, welcome to the most notorious spot, pickup spot in Thai. Fung. Yep. The trifecta coming at you with the slow orders and the 4 floors of escalators. As you can see, we're in Westlake Mall. Yeah, all the way at the tip top. And you get a lot of orders from Din Tai Fung. They're not really that bad. It just, it takes a while. When they're busy, it takes forever. So you gotta be strategic and make sure you show up way past the pickup time. And maybe by then they might have your order ready. But it's not guaranteed. But I like it. It's, it's nice quality stuff. They got nice little boxes. You can fit them in your bag pretty easy. And in general, you're gonna get some pretty big orders. People are gonna, shell out and buy a lot of stuff, which means bigger tip, hopefully. So I'll take it. 4 floors of escalators, not a big problem. Really nice when it works out that smoothly. When you show up, they got your food, nobody in line. Boom, good to go. It's not always the case. Sometimes you're in there 20 minutes, 30 minutes, standing around waiting for the order to show up. But like I said, usually the best mode of action is wait a long time before you show up. Wait significant, maybe 10, 15 minutes even past the pickup time. You don't have to do that. I think I'm about 10 minutes after. Let's see, what time is it? 14 minutes, so yeah. Definitely do that. See if you can plan it out like that. If not, chances are you're going to be waiting around. It's a good opportunity to use the bathroom. You've got a nice restroom. Grab a drink of water. Or just sit down and play with your phone. Alright. You guys are going to see my setup, my night setup. Been having a couple problems. Been having a lot of little minor issues with my bike. Isn't that always the case? There's always something to fix, something to, tweak. But for the most part, it's functional. It might not be feng shui, but it's functional. So, take a look. Alright, so, the name of the game is you want to be visible. You don't want to get hit. You want people to see you from a mile away. Safety first. Front and back lights. Got the wheel lights. It's cooking. else count deliveries in. And it's always nice when this happens, when you have a drop off and you're still waiting on an order and you're like, it would be really nice if I get one from this restaurant. Well, guess what? That just happened to me. I was going right by Lionhead. It was probably the closest spot to here. I was like, that'd be really cool if I got a Lionhead. Sure enough, right after I dropped off the order, boom, Lionhead. Let's get it. So I could probably get another couple hours out of this thing, but in terms of caviar, orders are not going to be coming through. I might get a couple more trickling in, but usually it's pretty dead. I would love to hit that next bonus though. I consider it to be a lot of fun. It's pretty, you know, it's pretty fun, man, to just cruise around the city, jetting around town. I love my city, so I love Seattle. It's nice to see all the different neighborhoods, see all the good views, go to different spots, you know, so I would consider it to be a pretty good gig. Of course, it has its downfalls, as anything does. Like I said, mostly the fact that the restaurants, you know, you're heavily dependent on them. That last order from Lionhead, dude, I swear, I showed up at 7:55. I was early. I was basically right there, and I'll go in and ask them anyways. Never hurts to go in and ask them. Sometimes they'll look at you like you're not supposed to show up yet. Well, most of the time people are ready before the pickup date, so that's just gonna save you time. So why not? There's no reason not to ask people before if you're early. So I figured, you know, they're probably not ready yet. That's cool. I went to the gas station, got myself some V8s, chilled out, did a vlog thing, recorded some stuff, and then went back in at 8:10. Still not ready. Guys, it took them over half an hour, man. That stuff wasn't ready until 8:40, bro. At least, like, it could have been 8:45. Yeah, it was about 8:45 because I had another order from Mai Tai, which is literally across the street. I'll walk over there, you know, grab the food, come back to Lionhead, still wait for about 10 minutes, you know, and the first drop off, I mean, the dude that ordered the Lionhead lived like 2 blocks away. One more order to go. It's 9:30. I got half an hour to hit that 12 deliveries, man. It's funny, one little order can give me 10 more bucks, you know. Damn, I want that one more order. All right, come on, let's get it. Saga continues. This is Dick's. It's not that bad right now. Sometimes it's way worse. Alright, so what happened was I got an order at like 9:36. Super short. I was like, I'm gonna get this. It wasn't be ready until 9:47. 13 minutes, plenty of time, right? I show up to the joint, it's closed. Boom. I didn't have to do anything. Got the bonus. So in case you're wondering, I got 12 deliveries in 5 to 10 p.m. Now we're dashing. Because I got 3 bars left. I said, fuck it, I'm just going to keep making money. Why not? It is 10:02 p.m. Picking it at the Dick's. We got a dude back here doing his thing. A bike delivery. Guys, it is 11:27. And I've got a couple bars left, but I need enough to get home. I still got to bike about 7 miles. So I'm gonna need that to get home. Gonna have to cut it after that delivery. I could keep going, you know, if I really wanted to. Another reason is I've actually got a obligation tomorrow morning. I gotta get up like 7, so yeah, I'm gonna get very little sleep tonight. But nonetheless, it was an excellent day, man. Not gonna lie, I hit that last milestone that I wanted to hit. And I also, check this out, the last delivery went up to Dick's again. It was only $4.50, you know, not very much. Had to wait in line for quite a while. Wasn't too bad, but Definitely not expecting a tip with DoorDash because they tip beforehand, you know. I guess very rarely you might get a tip afterwards, but most of the time
You said ain't no
it's going to be beforehand. You know, they build it into the app type of thing. So I wasn't expecting a tip at all. Guess what, dude? Tip me $10. $10 bill. Brah. So, yeah, I mean, I think I got 2 or 3 actually different tips, cash tips today. I think the first one was like a 5 ones. The next one was like $2 or $3 or something, and then a 10. So, man, that's always a blessing. So, shout outs to dude who tipped me $10. You know, God bless you, brother. I'm gonna go home and see how much I made. All right, I'm home, and I had a good day. So let's do the breakdown. What did I make today? DoorDash, $95.24, and Caviar, $164.52, which includes the $40 in the milestones for hitting the 12 orders from 5 to 10, and $18 in cash tips. Comes to a grand total of $277.76, which is about $24.15 per hour. And that's pretty dang good if you ask me. I'm pretty happy with that. I've had better days, like hourly wage wise, but you know, to make nearly $300 in a day is pretty sweet. Even if I was working all day, I mean, you know, to me, it was a joy for the most part, you know, a few frustrations. But overall, man, it's just a joy to be out there on the bike and cruising around, and I'm just always hungry to get another order, you know, hungry to keep getting money. So maybe next time things will go a bit smoother, and you know, that rate will go up a little bit. There it is. And thanks for coming along for the ride. What a hectic morning already. First half an hour. First order restaurant was not open, so ended up having to cancel that order. Hopefully they'll pay me for half of it. And then got a fat freaking Chipotle order for a novice. Delivered that, now I'm on to Caviar. Alright guys, it's been a little hectic this morning. Now I'm down at the Caviar pickup spot, and they had a problem with their machine. And contact support, do the rounds and all that, and they finally got it back up and running. So looks like I will be delivering this order. But I just wanted to say real quick on the lunch hour, I usually don't do the lunch hour, and I've never used a car, so I'm always on the bicycle. I got a fat freaking order from DoorDash earlier for Chipotle for like 30 items. And for some reason I hit accept because it was like $38 or something crazy for the order, like to pay me for the order. And I was like, hell yeah. And then I realized, like, well, there's no way I'm gonna be able to carry that. But luckily it didn't actually accept for some reason. Maybe it was because the items were too big for a bicycle, and it just automatically. But again, it should have been filtered out if that was the case, so I'm not really sure what happened there. DoorDash's app, is, you all know, is super buggy and glitchy and annoying as hell. And I got pinged with a couple more orders that never showed up on the app. So basically I was just, you know, getting like, you missed a delivery opportunity, or like, you have a new order. And I opened up the app and it never showed up. So that was a bit frustrating as well. It happens more than I would like to admit, but nonetheless, I did end up delivering successfully a 10-item order from Chipotle, which was 3 massive bags. Was able to put 2 of them side by side and then put the chips bag up on top, laying flat, and delivered that. It was $18, which is definitely the most I've ever made in one delivery, because I'm on a bicycle and, you know, I have limited room. I've never delivered a, delivery that actually, with the exception of maybe some caviar orders that gave me a huge tip. Maybe, yeah, I've gotten like a $20 tip before, so I have gotten more, but just off of DoorDash, that's the biggest order I've delivered. All right, let's keep rocking it. Item orders for lunch. Finally accepted the 4th one. I figure I'm just gonna keep getting these, so I might as well do one. Go all the way across town for 1 item. It's all right. It's not too bad of a payout, so I'm gonna do it, and might open DoorDash back up. There we go. Have a good one. We're getting held up by the restaurants a bit. Had to wait a bit longer than I would have wished at the assembly hall. Just dropping off the first of a 2 batch order. About to go up to First Hill now. Hey, I hate it when you go to apartments where they got like those new camera call boxes and you use like a touchscreen. And it takes for freaking ever. They're slow as hell. So, alright. Hospitals for the fact that they're usually a maze of hallways and you have to be pretty familiar with them to be able to find your way around. Takes maybe 5-10 minutes to get up into the correct area, and then you've got to talk to reception and they finally direct you to your room. Pressed because I just got a $30 order. But I was not able to fulfill it because I had 10 freaking bubble teas. And, well, it didn't say 10 bubble teas, it just said 10 items, and it's from a bubble tea spot, so I assumed they were all bubble tea. If, however, it had been bubble teas and like 4 food items, I would have been able to pick that up easily. But unfortunately, I didn't want to take the chance, so I just declined the order. What I probably should have done was just, forget it. Fuck that shit. CRT is literally right here, and it was a $30 order, dude. Like, that's nuts. And plus, earlier today I had that other $30 order that I couldn't do either from Chipotle. So guys, I'm gonna have to experiment and take a car down here and see how much I can reel in for the lunch hour. Hey guys, so the lunch shift is definitely super busy. Today's a Thursday. Weekdays, people working, and get a lot of large orders. And if you've got the means to take 20 or 30 items, you can make $30 per delivery sometimes. Obviously, I can't do that, but you see people down there with carts. They're putting these big boxes of orders onto carts and then wheeling them.
to their cars, loading them up, taking them up to businesses. So you can definitely do that. But overall, yeah, it's definitely super busy. I would recommend it.
DoorDash, not really, so I went ahead and opened up UberEats, and yeah, unfortunately, UberEats just sucks. Their interface blows because unless you achieve higher ranking, they've got a tiered program. Unless you achieve those higher rankings, you can't see where your destination is. So when you get an order, it's just going to show you where the pickup location is. Then you got to go there, get the food, and then swipe for the delivery. And it's only then that you can see your drop off, which you can imagine is very frustrating. You know, if you don't know where you're going, that's a big factor to take into consideration when you're accepting an order. So, you know, I switched it on. I was like, screw it, I'm going to take a couple Uber Eats orders. I'm not getting nothing else. I ended up going all the way across town to drop off a couple items. And yeah, it's totally not worth it, guys. I don't know if you guys are Uber drivers, but unless you got that, you know, top tier Uber Pro thing going on, it freaking blows. Thought I'd take a little break, stop by Seattle Center, show you guys the fountain. And used to come down here a lot when I was younger. Parents would take me down here. I always love the smell. You can smell the water, probably all the chemicals they put in it. It's a nice little park though. Space Needle. It is totally dead zone status right now. I've got DoorDash and Caviar open and they're not hitting me up with any orders for at least 20-30 minutes or so. I'm gonna go ahead and travel back into the downtown area, see if I get something. If not, I might do another Uber Eats order or just kind of hang tight until 4:30 or 5 and then kill it for the dinner shift. Top fun for a $4.92 order. It's pretty low, but I kept rejecting other orders, so this is something at least I can do. For some reason, like right around 4:30 and 5, when the orders start coming in for Caviar, like all of them at the first, you know, 15-20 minutes are all going somewhere ridiculous, like the outskirts of Madison Park or freaking Leshine or like Magnolia. Got one that's just going up to Cap Hill, so I'm gonna do that. Guys, my phone is dying and my cord is not charging it. It's like off and on. In the dinner hour is 7:30. At 7:28, got 7 orders under my belt. Starting from 5. I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit 3 more. Probably call it a night because my battery's almost dead. Shame on you, Babar. They just put the orders in, which means that it's gonna be a minute. Got 2 orders here. Said that they were ready for pickup exactly right now, but sometimes the restaurants do not have their shit together at all, and they just put the order in right when you show up. And they're like, you know, they try to play it off all like, you know, oh, we just got the order. And it's like, no, motherfucker, you forgot to do the order and you just put it in now because I reminded you because I showed up. So that always sucks. So shame on you, Babar. Shame. not getting anything. Looks like Caviar might be donezo for the night. It is 8:56. I was hoping to do 2 more orders real quick. I got 1 bar of battery left. I was feeling it too, but unfortunately not getting any orders, so I might just have to quit. Give it a few more minutes here, cruise back down to downtown and see if I get anything. Filming that shit. Fucking 2 cars a block apart from each other pull right in front of me without even looking to the left. And the second one was a cop. I fucking yelled at him too. I think Capitol Hill is some of the most dumbass driving in the city. And some of those dumbass crosswalks too, man. People just walk in the middle of the street like, hey, what's up? Guys and gals. Guys and gals. It's deader than a doorknob down here. And I got 1 bar of battery left. I'm not gonna go dashing. That's a little bit too much for just 1 order. And I've already been at it for, let's see, what time is it? It's 9:10. I've been at it since 10:30 this morning, so it's coming up on 11 hours. I like this alley though. They got some cool freaking murals and stuff. Anyways, yeah, no orders, man. So I'm gonna get going and call it a wrap. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Let's see here. Starting at 10:30. Did the lunch shift. Lunch shift was sweet. I definitely recommend the lunch shift. I hadn't been out there in a while. Usually doing the dinner shift, so I'm usually not out there that early, but it was a good refresher to remind myself that there's money to be made during the lunch shift for sure. It does stop pretty abruptly though, and right around 2 o'clock it's like a dead zone until like 4:30 or 5 when orders start coming in. And you know, I still was able to manage to fulfill several orders in that period for DoorDash and 1 for UberEats. And I'm sure if you work those apps or some other more popular apps, you would be getting plenty of business during those off hours. But nonetheless, 5 o'clock I hopped back on Caviar and did, I think, yes, 10 orders during that milestone bonus period. So I'm gonna be looking at an extra $25 from the bonuses. I don't know how much I made in DoorDash. We're gonna go check that out in the app once I get home. Guys, so real quick, right before I show you my earnings, I'm just gonna say that I got tipped on the Caviar orders 13 out of 15 orders, and that's pretty freaking good, man. Like, it was just the last 2 orders that I didn't get a tip on, and there's definitely the possibility that I might still receive a tip on those orders because they still have the option to tip up to, you know, like the next day. So I mean, they're pretty small orders, they might not tip, but either way, it was still a pretty good, you know, run, and 13 out of 15 in my books is really good no matter what. We're going to go ahead and check out my earnings and give you the rundown. Yo. So I totally forgot to show you guys the earnings from that day, but now I'm going through the video, and I'm going to do a quick rundown for you. Okay, so here's Thursday. We're looking at Thursday. Caviar with the 167.29. Scroll through real quick, get down to Thursday here. You see all the orders. Let's see, we got Thursday, November 7th. We got the milestone. Got restaurant delay. Got some teriyaki, more restaurant delay. Got the babar. Kimonos, the baka box. Poquitos, Lionhead. Oof, that's a lot of orders. That was a fat tip. Look at that, $14.45. Holy cow. That was a fat freaking tip. Damn, son. I'm liking that. Okay. And Assembly Hall. It's a lot of damn orders. Holy shamoly. And that's Tuesday. Okay, guys, so I'm going to check out DoorDash. What we making DoorDash? What we doing DoorDash for that day? We're looking at Thursday, November 7th. We got a bunch of dashes here.
And I don't want to add that up right now, but I'll add it all up in total. And we got a little reimbursement there in the bottom that did come through. So thank you guys for paying me. And Uber driver, so I never do Uber, only when nothing else is hitting me up. So there's that one order I did all week, $8.64, which comes to a grand total of $253.32. And yeah, it was a good day, but that was over, let me see, because that was about, what did I say, 11 hours? I can't remember what I said in the video. It was like, I started at like 11 something, and I ended at like 10:30. Could it be 11 hours? Was it really 11 hours? Well, if it was 11 hours, then I would have made $23.02 or $23.03 per hour, which isn't terribly good. But if for whatever reason it was 10.5, that number will go up to 24. And if it was, well, I don't think it was anything less than 10.5, so somewhere around 23, 24 bucks per hour. So good day in my books. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Today, because I need to hit those milestones for the month, I'm going to only exclusively deliver with caviar. We're going to see how it goes. Alright guys, just got downtown about 10 minutes, 16 minutes ago. I turned on the app. Ain't getting no orders right now, so I just headed up to Capitol Hill. Hopefully we'll get something soon. In front of the Amazon balls, whatever the heck these things are. They're kind of cool. But anyhow, I'm coming up on 45 minutes right now with no orders. Unfortunately, it's super dead. Obviously, I would have kicked on DoorDash by now, but we're doing the experiment today, so I'm going to stick true to that. Really give you an idea of what to expect if you're strictly operating with caviar. Alright guys, coming at you from the iconic, can we get it in the shot? You see it? I can't even see my screen right now. The iconic Pike Place Market. And this is a hour-long update. No orders in the whole hour, just walking around, chilling. Did a good little loop of downtown, got 0 orders. Hopefully something comes up soon. I gotta go take a pee. I'm gonna go to Starbucks. Officially on the books with caviar, and it is 3:11. Sitting here waiting on my first order. So we officially start the timer, I guess at 3:10 or whatever. Not gonna count those hour and a half that I was walking around, because technically I wasn't actually on the clock, or I wasn't working, so I guess some people might count that just as time that was wasted. I'm not going to factor that in though. It was done. They had to, I guess, make a different item because they weren't allowed to sell their certain soup after 2:30. So we had to go ahead and contact the customer, let them know that we need to change items. Finally, about half an hour after the original pickup time, the order has been delivered. So yeah, stuff like that will happen. It's a pain in the ass, but you know, it's part of the gig. You gotta deal with it. Guys, it's only 4:10 now. I've taken care of 3 orders, so we're back on track.
on the right.
Whew, I'm a little amped up off of that triple, what is this thing called? Wired triple X or some shit. 344 milligrams of caffeine per can. Ooh, buddy. Man, that last trip. I'd never do stuff like that, you know, unless it's a day like this and I'm trying to take every order that I possibly can. That last order, I was already up here in Caterpillar. I was like right here. A few blocks. I was at QFC eating a boar's head Philly cheesesteak bagel with horseradish. Fucking delicious. Pardon my German. But, yeah, it was cool. I didn't get an order while I was eating. And right when I finished and threw out my trash, I got pinged with an order. So, perfect timing. We're going to see what the Regent Bakery and Bar cheese and ham bun has to offer. It's, apparently some caviar dude got his bike jacked from here not too long ago, so just keeping a close eye on it. Coming at you from Columbia Tower, as you can see just above my head here to the right. The blue lights, they change. Sometimes they're red, sometimes they're green, purple. But yeah, it's the tallest building in Seattle. And for some reason, the folks on floor 64 are always ordering food, so I'm constantly going to that one floor. Elevator shut down after 6:15, so I had to come down to the lobby. I've been all over the freaking place, bouncing back and forth, just accepting all the orders because today is a maximize orders day, one of those milestones. Oh yeah, the verdict on the ham and cheese bun. It was okay. It was just okay. It was not that good. Not a super big fan. Needed more ham. Too much butter. There you go. That's my review. Well guys, I got a love-hate relationship with Din Tai Fung, as you probably already know if you've been watching my videos, because first of all, it's on the 4th floor of the mall down here. It takes a little bit of time to get up. You can take the elevator. Whatever, no big deal. Second of all, they're frequently really, really slow. You know, a lot of times they won't actually have your order ready for 20 or 30 minutes after it's supposed to be picked up. So that's another con. But on the other side, there's a good chance that when you show up for your order, you might get another batch order while you're here, which has happened to me several times. That's a good look, you know, getting a batch order, make some more money, 2 for 1, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And it's just kind of a nice break, you know, you can get inside for a minute, warm up, chill out, use the bathroom. So, you know, there's benefits and there's drawbacks to everything. Now that order was ready when I showed up, and I was early. It never happens. Shouts out to them, and they're busy too, so I don't know what that was, but that was pretty cool. It never happens like that, so I'm super, super stoked. It's a good time, you know? It keeps the blood moving. It's good exercise. You feel good about yourself, you know? You're doing something physical, not sitting on the couch drinking sodas. And, you know, it's a kick, man. You know, sometimes you get a bit cold. A bit frustrating waiting on orders. That's the worst part for me, is just sitting in the damn restaurant waiting on an order. Especially when it's super late. Like when they're 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes late. That is definitely the worst part of the job here. But when you factor in all of the other things, you know, considering that, you know, you're making a significant amount more than minimum wage, and it's basically an entry-level gig. I mean, anybody that can pass the background check is gonna get in. You know, as long as you got a vehicle, aka a bicycle, or your freaking shoes, you can walk and do this, by the way. I don't know if you make any money, but you could do it. You know, in the correct car that they need, and insurance and all that, driver's license. It's worth it, man. It's worth waiting. It's worth the downsides. When I first started, I was super anxious and, like, you know, antsy, and I'll get pissed off easily waiting on restaurants, thinking, what the fuck are you doing? Making me wait. But after you do this for long enough, you just kind of ease out of that mind state and just accept that as part of it. I'm always courteous and nice to customers and restaurant employees alike. I'm not gonna give restaurant people the stink eye. I'm not gonna give them the evil eye. They're just doing their job, you know. They're probably getting paid less than me, so fuck it. You know, for me, it's just like an extra perk on the job. Like, you know, I get some time where I can sit around, twiddle my thumb. Right. So, I think that string of deliveries, I might have to double check, but I think I just did 5 deliveries in a row. Oh boy, it's cold out here. Yeah, I think I just did 5 in a row, and they were all on time with their food. It was super clutch. You know, I was biking around, hauling ass, get off my bike, go in there, grab the food, get out. In like a minute, and I'm off to the next order. The drop-offs have been pretty smooth as well. Nothing too crazy has happened. And here we go with another order, so I'll keep you guys posted. Sick, guys. We're getting lined up pretty good right now. Just cruising back up Madison. I was down Madison Valley for that last drop-off. And just cruising back up the hill. Alright, so it looks like I lost the last little bit of footage. But that's alright. I'm going to take you into the app and see how I did on Tuesday. It was a few days ago. I'm now getting around to recording the earnings. And as you can see, Tuesday, it says 215.47, which is that $100 milestone bonus. So I'm not going to include that in the daily earnings. But if you want to check out Tuesday's orders, go into the roll here, and I believe I did complete 13 orders that day. Here we have the orders. So Tuesday, 13 orders. Now, I did actually do caviar only on Monday as well. And I believe on Sunday too. Wednesday was another day that was heavy on caviar, but I believe I did do a few DoorDash orders. Monday, I actually did 16 orders. And Sunday, I think I did 15. And Wednesday as well, I also managed to get 15 orders. So those were pretty big days as well. You could check out really quick what the add up was. Tuesday, 11/26, 114.57 from caviar, $12 from cash tips, comes out to $126.57, which breaks down to just under $20 an hour for the 6.5 hour block that I worked. Of course, I'm not including the waiting around from 1:30 to 3:10, and also from 9:40 to 10, when I waited around and did not get an order during those time periods. But overall, it was a solid day. Earnings a little bit lower than usual, considering that I was only going for caviar orders, and
Obviously lost a little bit of time waiting around on orders, and accepted a lot of $3, to $4 orders, which were pretty low, that I may not have accepted otherwise. So there you have it, folks. That's what it's like to deliver for Caviar only in Seattle on a bike on a Tuesday. Obviously, it's going to be different depending on what area you're in, what your market is like, if you're on a car or a bicycle, and what day of the week it is. Obviously not super busy. It's a Tuesday. Would have been more busy on a weekend, I'm sure. And obviously you're going to want to be running multiple apps just so you can maximize the amount of orders the amount of offers that you receive, so you can accept the best ones and minimize the amount of downtime if you're just sitting around waiting on an order. So this concludes the Caviar Only Challenge. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, and see you soon.